guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh, I'm so excited to be filming this look for you today. It's something so goddamn unusual for me. So I'm using purples, cool tones with Typhoon, which is the star of the show by Makeup Geeks. It's Duro Chrome, so it goes on green and you can see gold reflex. I do swatch it in the video for you too. It was quite simple to do, just of course a lot of time blending. I hope you guys enjoyed. Oh, I'll show you the look. I hope you guys enjoy it though. I think I did well. Can you see? I'm not wearing lashes though. I just want to apologize about the whole camera quality thing because my SD card in my good camera is just deciding to be difficult. So I had to switch to my phone, and now my phone's saying that I don't have much storage. So hopefully it all works together. You know, the joys of filming and you have no idea about technology. I am learning slow and surely. Okay, I'm gonna go hang out with my dog because he is just losing his shit down there. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, just give it a thumbs up and say, bitch, you are glowing, because I am. And I hope you have a nice day or night wherever you are. He can actually hear me talking. That's why he's like, bitch! Play with me. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Guys, sorry about that. I just had to switch over to my iPhone. I hope you don't mind a little humble iPhone video. You're gonna see everything that is me. There is no... I use a little sheen filter over my Sony camera, so it's like a little bit of a beauty filter just to sheen it out. But this is all me, okay? So all I've done is my Hourglass primer and my Smashbox Pore Mineralizer, and I've massaged that all over my face with clean hands, of course, and on my neck. And I'm gonna jump straight into the Dream Liquid Mousse Airbrush Finish by Maybelline. Holy crap! Great foundation. Tell you what, so I'm just gonna go a bit heavy. This foundation is so good, and I'm using a Sigma E31. I saw one of Jeffree Star's subscribers comment saying that he recommended it, because I actually haven't seen the video because I haven't had a chance to watch YouTube in so long. So I just grabbed it because I was in Kmart and I saw it and I was like, hey, and I have been so impressed. So I'm just going to stipple that on and then add some more if need be. Oh my god, I feel so vulnerable without my good camera. Alright, stipple, stipple. Behind the ears, over the ears. Because your ears go red. There's nothing worse when you've done your makeup and you are like so goddamn flawless, and then you tuck your hair and then it's like, ugh, red ear. Nightmare. I've been loving using a brush just because I find it's so much quicker. We don't have time to fiddle-fart around when we're getting ready, do we? Okay, I'm just wiping my hands and I'm just gonna wipe off my brush there. Going in with concealer, nothing new, Urban Decay, I was meant to say Children Night Setting Spray. Naked Skin in Light Warm. We're gonna conceal everything. Because we conceal, we do not feel. So I'm running out of this, so I'm just going to keep re-dipping and pack it on. Seriously, pack it on. In the corner there, because it's where we're always really dark and we want to brighten it up. And we're going to put it on the eyelids to get that prepped for eyeshadow. And we're going to bring it up to the forehead just to make it even. Going to grab it on the Cupid's bow, on those red nose. On those side of the nose, and we're just going to keep it balanced. So you kind of just want to look like a warrior. You can go quite creative with your little splotches if you want. If you do use your Beauty Blender foundation, just give it a light rinse off before you go in and conceal, because it will pick up the excess. You don't want to go cakey, but it will leave you with exactly what your skin needs. So thanks, Beauty Blender. All right, really working it in. I really, really, really do recommend this foundation, hey. I do indeed. Okay, let's set this under eye area. Going to use the Banana Powder by Australis. And a big old fluffy brush by Sigma Tapered Face F25. Bigger the better, right? Alright, so we're just gonna... Bigger the better gets the job done quicker, you know? Alright, so setting that with whatever's left over, go over there. Perfect, done. So the reason why I'm going to wipe this is because I'm going in with my Chanel Cream Bronzer. I'm not even going to try. I've had this for 3 years. Good investment. I think they're like 75 bucks. I don't know why I tapped that off. Okay, so I'm just going to... I seriously love this. I found it in my drawer, hiding. And I was like, hey, where have you been? It's hard for me to get back into the habit of using it because I always set my face after I put on foundation, but you put this on first, then set. Okay, so I'm just like kind of blending it in to my neck here because you want to keep that nice and bronzed. And then we're going to go up towards the temple and we're just going to blend. You can use a smaller brush if you want. I find this brush great. So we're going to blend that. I'm using so many mirrors. That's a trick with me. You'll always find me going close up, then looking far away, close up, bronzing my forehead. Never not bronze your forehead. Trust me. Trust in me. All right, blending that into the hairline. So I'm not bothered about this little bit of a line here. There's a bit of discoloration. Like, I don't know if you can see, but you can kind of see that harsh line. I'm just grabbing my beauty blender that I used before and I'm just going over the top. I'm going to use the Australia's Fresh and Flawless powder in natural, and I'm just going to set the rest of my face with a large powder brush F30. Now tap and just over the lightness is. And now we're going to hydrate. Okay, we're looking good. So I'm just going over again with the banana powder just one more time. Brow Wiz Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Brown. So what I do is I just brush these bad boys upwards. How many times I've done my brows on camera? Should I just be like skipping over this part? Okay, 3, 5, N by Morphe. So I'm going to start off with this color right here. That's going to be my transition shade. Everywhere. Okay, so I'm going to go straight, bam, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, into this kind of purpley, burgundy, dark color. Just that one. Tapered F9. I'm going to be using my tapered blending brush E35. And do you know what we're going to be doing? Blending. So I'm just going to grab some more because I want a lot of depth. And I want it right around in this inner corner because I want it hooped all around. Halo, I think it's called. Get the lingo down. So when you know that there's not much product left on your brush, work your way up to the brow bone. But I do not want this purple very high. Like I want to keep this white up here, which is, you know, keeping it controlled, smoke. Just re-dipping again, but keeping that so low. Low, 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 low. Low. Then up a little bit. I'm going to go in with my Real Techniques blending brush, and this purple shade down here is just a little bit darker. Yes, darker. Okay, so smaller brush. Going to keep it really nice and low. This is very challenging for me because normally I like to smoke out everything nice and big, so I'm learning with ya. Okay, so dipping in. Right, so this is going straight around again. And I'm actually going to start packing it on the lid. Just here. Packing it. Oh, that's so funny what purple tones do to my eyes. You know, you can see them change. Okay, see, I'm packing. And then that's a little bit harsh, but it's fine. We're going to blend it out. And then we're going to pack here. Going to leave the center of the eye free because you'll see I love a good rhyme, and I'm just going to start blending that out super controlled. Okay, I'm going to wipe that brush off. I'm just going to keep using that just to softly blend. I'm just going to use that brush that I used for my transition color, and I'm not going to put any excess product, and I'm going to go over this. I'm not going to blend it up. I'm going to try really hard to because I feel like I'm going to go into autopilot. it low. Switch my head now because I want to see it when I'm looking down. So just light strokes. I'm going to pick up a little bit of that transition colour that we first used. Tiny bit. And just softly go over that line. Purple just, I feel really different in purple. Like, good different though, like, I'm not hating it. I never hate purple. Okay, so same again on the other eye. I'm just gonna jump over to my Jaclyn Hill palette and I'm gonna grab her black that is here on the corner. Just there. Look, I stuck my fingernail in that one. Idiot. Such an idiot. Okay, so I'm gonna use a very, very small brush. Should I just use this one? Yeah, I'm just gonna use this eye shading brush, E35. And I just sighed because I'm like, please don't make this up. I'm going to pop that here. Oh, she's black. Okay, see what happens when I switch over to that? It's like so pigmented. And then I'm just going to be softly blending it just here. I am loving this. Okay, so I've got that going and I'm gonna go in with Typhoon, which is fucking gorgeous. I'll swatch it for you real quick. It's a Duochrome by Makeup Geek, so it reflects like a mossy kind of green and gold together. Like, so beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. If you have not tried the Makeup Geek Duochromes yet, or any of their shadows to be honest, but their Duochromes and foiled eyeshadows are one of my fucking favorites. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous eyeshadows and a really good price. So Beauty Synthetic Eye Brush. I am going to push this to the next level, okay? This is beautiful on its own, but you watch when I mix eye drops in the mix. So I just want to, before I start, I've got a little bit of eye drops in here that I used on my eyes because my eyes water all the time, but I don't know if you're noticing, I'm not sniffling or anything, so that's a plus. Dip in there, go in with Typhoon, and are you ready? Are you ready? I'm ready. And we're just going to place that right in the center. Looks so weird with green, but I'm trusting in the process, as in like purple and green. Also with this color, it has got the gold in there as well, so you can do it with any of your favorite warm tones. This will definitely work with cool or warm because it has the different reflex, so it's pretty fucking rad. In the circle there, I'm just going to use that Real Techniques blending that in. So find that big brush again and we're just going to dust it up. Typhoon, I love you. Same again, guys. Going to use that as our transition color to help us blend, but we're just going to be using some different brushes. I'm going to go in with the short shader E20. Exo Beauty Eye Definer brush, and we're going to be using the exact same colors on the bottom. So I'm going to wrap it around. If you guys want to bake and then leave it there as your security blanket, go for it. Small tapered brush, E45. Gonna grab some of that transition color for this. This is quite, I don't know if you can see it. It's got a little nice little tip on it, so it's really nice just to get up in that lash line. Don't be afraid. If you guys are wearing eyelashes, go crazy with the under eyes because that will look awesome. Adding exactly the same as the top, adding more, blending it out, then adding more the color. Just build it up. There's nothing worse than putting too much eyeshadow on, and because you can't take it off. We can take it all off, but you know, start off with a little bit, blend it out. I know it might seem like a little bit of effort, but at the end of the day, it will just save your ass. Hey guys, we're gonna go to our next color, which is the same one as we used at the top. Down the bottom here, just that darker shade. And we're gonna be doing the exact same thing. Close your mouth. You look like an idiot, Kirsty. Okie doke. Back to the Jaclyn Hill. Back to the black. Go back to that black one again. Okay, black, and I'm going to go the outer third just here. You see. You watch. Oh my god. Stressful. Fuck it. I'm going to go right around. Really close to the eyes. Ooh, mummy likes. Oh, I'm feeling it, guys. I'm feeling it. Eye drops on the pencil brush. And just dipping into Typhoon. Just. And I'm just going to place that on the bottom of the lower lash line underneath, like this part. Can't even speak. Just there. I'm going to grab Pearl in the Jaclyn Hill and Becca collection. That would be the whitest one on this. And I'm going to dip. I've totally forgotten about this palette, by the way, guys. And then I found it and I was like, hey. And I'm just going to actually dip into some more of that eye drops. Gary! Volume Lash Mascara. They've been out of Telescopic like everywhere. So this is one of my second favourite mascaras. Oh, we're going to hydrate. Let's hydrate. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. My Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, because I'm just going to lightly contour. Even though I've bronzed, I still want to look chiseled. Okay, I'm going to start with my chin, behind the ear. This is another palette that I've actually forgotten about, and I've been like, hey. Just blending up. Gary, why is he doing that? So naughty. Round the temples. If you have a big forehead, I'm so sorry about my dog. Oh, okay, we're looking good. Let's put that away. Hourglass palette, these two colors. And just, oh, adds a tiny bit more glow. Okay, so we're going to do some blush. And I'm going to be using Rose Spritz. I'm literally obsessed. Obsessed. Sigma blush brush and powder. F10. Again, pigmented to smile. Blush. Pretty. Gorgeous. Okay, what else do we need to do? Highlight. Okay. My Morphe F01. Gonna use some Champagne Pop. If you've got Max Fit Plus, spray it. I don't have any. We can put a little, why don't we try eye drops for this? Because it'll be the same kind of fucking thing, isn't it? So like, where is it? And then Champagne Pop. And highest point of eye cheek. Oh, okay. I've never used eye drops for highlighter, but I assume that it would be the same thing. Oh, yes, bitch. Super controlled though, guys. I don't want anywhere in like my T-zone. No, that's a lie. I want my nose too, but you don't want to look oily. And if you do, like, by all means, go for it. If you like that look, like, I know sometimes I can look oily, but definitely if it's during the day, you're in natural light, and natural light is amazing. You don't want to look greasy. Definitely when you're out, you know, you want to look like fresh. And you know I have to do my nose highlight, but I don't know if you guys like doing that. You do you. And someone that I follow does this, the tips of his ears, so I'm gonna do it. Cupid's bow. I love a nose highlight. I just think it's so cute. That's it. But like, Champagne Pop. I'm going to outline my lips in the Nude by Essence. Okay, YSL, it says 8, number 8. I just really like it's like Yorba lips, but better. We're done. We are done. Let's set our face. This is like on its last leg. Oh no. Oh, we're out. Come on. Oh, great. What is this? Both of mine have done this. Okay, so I'm just going to dab that. My one at work is running out too. The white specks in my blue eyes really pop with that purple, so that's really fun. Something different. I love this lip look. You can put on a massive bold lip, you can put on a matte lip, you can do whatever you want because it's your face. Pop on lashes. If you guys recreate this look, fucking hell, tag me in this shit. I need to see it. I hope you guys have a great night or day, whatever time you are watching this. And thank you for subscribing to my channel, and I love you so much for watching. Bye! Amy? Why? I don't want to talk about it. I'm gonna slow down, Kirsty. Really? Stralis. Anastasia Beverly Hills and Brow Wiz. This big bit of fluff just came out of nowhere. It freaked me out. I'm just a bit overwhelmed right now. You know, I just get overwhelmed because I have to change my camera, I have to change the light, and I just feel like I'm all over the fucking shop.